Hi, I'm Shearer, and I want to introduce you to my latest course, which is Perfect Health Naturally. For the last 30 years, I've been helping people all around the world based on the principles in my original book, The Natural Way, which is now known as Perfect Health, The Natural Way. And that book has changed hundreds and thousands of people's lives around the world. It started with my own health issues many years ago, where I had allergies, hay fever. I was diagnosed as being bipolar. My children had ear infections, tonsillitis. My husband had high blood pressure. We had some serious problems, and yet they weren't serious enough to be classed as some kind of disease. We went from doctor to specialist to pediatrician to naturopath to homeopath to natural health counselors. We were all over the place. We just could not get well. And I was a health conscious person, making my own muesli, making my own yogurt, I kid you not, making my own whole wheat bread, thinking we were doing everything right. My brother looked at me one day and said, "Why don't you just drink Coke like I do and eat burgers, and then you'll never get sick?" Needless to say, he went on to have a heart attack by the time he was 50. But that's another story altogether. He's now healthy and taken control of his health, and he's used the same principles that I've taught him, and this is what I want to teach you. This is for people. This program is for people who want to take their health back. Maybe you never even had your health. If you've struggled your whole life with irritating, debilitating things that have not allowed you, whether it's asthma or high blood pressure or weight issues or inflammatory conditions, it doesn't matter what it is. I've seen people with liver cancer given death sentences. They're going to be gone in 3 months, and it's now 30 years later, and they are alive and well and have watched their grandchildren grow up and get married. People's lives change using these principles, and I've honed this down after 30 years of experience and working with thousands of people, running other courses. This is the ultimate course. On this program, I actually work very closely with you. I meet with you regularly on a weekly basis. You're doing assignments online. You're applying the stuff. It's practical steps. It's easy to do. It makes a lot of sense. How do I know this? Because thousands of people have told me this over the year. Not only told me, they've written these letters to me. I have hundreds of pages and pages of testimonies from people from all over the world. Their sleep problems have gone. Their headaches have gone. Their digestive problems have gone. They now have a libido. Their excess weight has gone. Children with asthma, adults with asthma, people with constipation. It doesn't matter what the problem is. Here's the basis of this, is that the human body can repair itself if you let it. Just very few people know how to let their body heal itself. They haven't a clue. They haven't got a natural health track to run on. They're taking supplements over here. Over here they're having coffee enemas. Over there they're taking magnesium. Over here they're taking potassium. Over there it's just running around. People are spending thousands and thousands of dollars every month on supplements. I meet people that are spending $600 a month on supplements, and then they're seeing the chiropractor, and that's another couple of $100, and then they're seeing going for massages, and they're going for lymphatic drainage. There are people that spend $5,000 a month, some of them, trying to get healthy. Sometimes it's even more than that. I can tell you, if you follow these principles, you're not going to be spending any of that kind of money. You're going to be spending it on natural foods, which is a lot cheaper than all the processed foods. You're going to be eating less because your body's going to be nourished and your appetite's going to decrease. Your energy is going to increase. Your sleep quality improves dramatically. So you end up actually sleeping for less time, waking up feeling refreshed. I remember waking up feeling completely trashed, like I'd been at a party the night before and all I'd done was eaten supper. That brain fog goes. Mental clarity is there permanently. You will never have to drink coffee or an energy drink to get your brain going ever again. You wake up, your brain works. It's the most amazing place to be. My husband and I have been following these principles for the last 30 years. We haven't had a doctor's bill due to ill health. My kids have followed these principles, and my grandkids, they follow it about 70 or 80% because they've never had the health issues we've had since we got healthy. And they're in incredible health as well. And as I say, they can party hard, but they can recover quickly because they know how to get back on track. And this is not about giving things up. It's about adding good stuff to your existing diet. And as you do that, your blood chemistry changes, your taste buds change, and you start to crave the natural sweet things instead of the processed sweet things. You start to crave the natural things that are savory instead of the processed savory things. You start to crave good, healthy food. People get puzzled. They follow the principles and they say, I had some ice cream the other day and it just doesn't taste the way it used to taste. It's quite weird. I didn't really enjoy it. That's what happens when your blood chemistry changes. And that's what happens when your body starts to get whole and get well. I can tell you it's the best place to be. Your brain, your bladder, your bowels, everything's working properly. And as you get older, it continues to work properly. We've been doing this now for the last 30 odd years. We're in our 60s, my husband and I, and we're probably 10 times more active than most people half our age. Seriously. My husband competes in competitive motorcycle sports with his grandsons aged 15 and 19. And he does incredibly well. I find I'm active, I run several businesses, I write books, I speak to people publicly, I'm training people online, and I can go to bed at night and I'm awake at 4:35 in the morning and my brain is switched on and I'm not having to take anything to be there. My body just works incredibly. So I'm looking forward to getting older, even more older, and seeing how far we can push this. But when we look at it, when you look at it, what's in this for you? What's in this for you is getting to a place where you're never going to be wasting all those hours and hours and hours of sitting in waiting rooms, trying to find the cure for your problem. All the time wasted just being exhausted and tired. You have no idea how much you actually get done when your energy is at its optimum peak level. It's incredible. It's like being on a natural high all the time and never having this like shattered, exhausted feeling. In the process of your body healing, you may feel tired, you may detoxify, but your body is healing itself, and it's a wonderful, wonderful place to be. So I want to invite you to invest in your health. You've tried for years investing in your health. You've paid people thousands of dollars. You've spent thousands of hours, or at least hundreds of hours, trying to find the cure. Now invest in your health, and you'll reap the rewards of an amazing, amazing place of health that you've never, ever been at. So what I'm going to do is give you the tools to help your body completely recover and then heal itself. And I'm going to walk the road with you. I'm going to be in contact with you on a regular basis, weekly. I'm going to offer you the support that you need. I have to tell you this story about a woman who just recently completed the program. She's not young. She's in her late 60s, early 70s. And she was suffering from terrible condition. For 4 years, she's spent probably $50,000 just trying to sort out all her health issues. Her whole left side of her body was swollen. She was unable to walk. She was going from doctor to specialist. She was having lymphatic drainage, lymphatic massage. She was seeing chiropractors. She even went to see the dentist. Nobody could help her. Everybody just kept doing more and more stuff. Eventually, one of the doctors said, we know what's wrong with you. One of your veins is being pinched on the left side between your clavicle up here and this rib over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove your rib. We're going to saw it off, and that will cure your problem. They sawed off her rib. Nothing changed. 10 days into the program, she was able to walk for the first time in 4 years. She walked 900 meters. She'd been able to shuffle around. She'd barely able to move out of her bed. 5 days later, she was doing 1.2 kilometers. I got a message from her yesterday, an email from her, to say she's now walking 3 kilometers a day. The swelling has completely gone down. Her doctor's mind is blown. He said, I don't know what you're doing, but this is the most incredible thing I've seen. Keep eating the food you're eating. Do what you're doing. Keep following the program, because this is the only thing we've seen work. Her doctor is seriously impressed. Impress your doctor. Take control of your health today. Enroll on the program, and you'll look back at this day and say, this was the best thing I ever did.